Hello, parents. This is Ms. Burst, William T. Brown Elementary School's parent facilitator. And today I am going to give you a review in place values and reading and writing whole numbers. So, let's take a look at this whiteboard. Remember, when reading whole numbers, you read from the left to the right. Taking this example, we have 30,283,146. If you notice, I had branched off each of the numbers in between the commas so you could understand what I was reading. So 30,383,146, which brings me to our lessons of place values. Remember place values, where the numbers are at, and how do we read them? Okay, so remember, in place values, it's always the first number to the far right, right here. We call that the ones. So this is the ones, the very first number to the far right. Moving forward to the left. The next number in place value in front of that would be the tens. In front of that is the hundreds. It is broken up by a comma. Then we have the thousand, the 10,000, the 100,000, followed by the comma, which is the millions place. So if we were to read this number, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they're all broken down into the individual columns, we would read it 1,234,567. So let us begin with a lesson today to help you remember place values, just in case you, the parent, needs a refresher to help your little ones. Okay, so we are going to we're going to put up this number. Now, you too can participate in this activity. You'll need a sheet of paper and a pencil, as well as your little one. We're going to identify the underlying number. What place value is the underlying number? So, okay, parent, here's your first try. 8, 6, 4, 7. And our underlying number is 6. Okay, so what place value is the number 6? Remember, starting from the very far right, starting with the first number, it is in the ones place. The 4 is in the tens place. The 6 is in the hundreds place. And the 8 is in the thousands place. So the underlying number, which is the number 6, is in what place? That is correct, the hundreds place. Let us try another one. Okay, so remember how to read this from left to right. 658,120. The underlying number that we want to figure out the place value for is the number 5. So, remember, reading our place values starting from the far right. The 0 is in the ones, the 2 is in the tens, the 1 is in the hundreds, the 8 is in the thousand, the 5 is in the 10,000, and the 6 is in the 100,000. So the underlying number is in what area? That is correct, 10,000. It is in the 10,000 place value. Okay, parent, let's try another one. I'll give you an easy one this time. And remember, parents, this is just a review, so you can assist your child. I do understand this pandemic has been overwhelming and you've had to embark on assisting your child or children in several areas. And we're here to help you and try to provide you refreshers, because even myself forget and I have to refresh. All right, let's try this number. 2, 5, 4. The underlying number is the number 4. So this should be a very easy one. The 4 is in what place? The ones place. That's right, because we start reading on the far right. So the 4 is in the ones place. And to keep going, the 5 would be in the tens place. And the 2 would be in the hundred place. But for this answer, it would be the number 4. Now, I'm going to put several on the board for you to try. And then we'll go over them. Okay, so there you have it. Your quick assignment for review will be the following. On your paper, parents, with your little one, you're going to write down 678. The number 6 is underlined. You'll need to find the place value on that. 45,894. The underlined number is the number 5. You'll need to identify what place value is this number. The next number is 75,058, and you will need to find the place value for the number 5 that I have underlined, which is right here. And the last number is 9,875,002. Underlined number is the number 8. So I'll give you a few minutes to work on that assignment real quick, and then I'll go ahead and review the answers. And it also helps if you want to draw the little graph at the top for your child to help them along. So you would put the ones in a little block, tens in a little block, hundreds in a little block, little comma, 1,000 block, a 10,000 block, and a 100,000 block, comma, and a 1 million and a million block, not a 1 million, but the million block. And then basically all you need to do is just drop the numbers right underneath how far it goes out. All right, so let's have those answers. Let's start with 678. What was the place value for the number 6? That is correct. It was hundreds. How about 45,894? And the place value for the 5 was, that is right, 1,000. Okay, what was your answer on 75,058? Remember, this number 5 was underlined. And the place value for that number was, that is correct, tens, a little arrow. And the last number for your assignment, 9,875,002. And the answer is, that is correct, 100,000. Oops, there we go. Now remember, when reading whole numbers is different from reading decimals. Because remember, in reading decimals, if there was a number like, we would identify that as and. So remember, when reading whole numbers, parents, we don't say and, because then we'll think it's a decimal, and it's not a decimal. This is basically reading 9,875,002. Not 9,875,002. That would be a no-no. Again, 678. 45,894. 75,058. Okay, so quick review on our place value chart. Once again, remember, set your paper up if you're working with your child and if he or she has to work on place values. Remember, starting from the far right, you're going to have your ones, moving to the left, forward, tens, hundreds, don't forget the little comma, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, and the millions. Well, there you have it, parents. I hope this was a helpful review for you on place values and reading and writing whole numbers. Again, my name is Miss Burse, William T. Brown, facilitator, parent facilitator. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at yolandaburse@ccs.k12.nc.us. Hope you enjoyed those place values. Have a great day.